Nyanga Rural District Council is a local authority and body corporate established in terms of the Constitution of Zimbabwe Amendment number 20 of 2013 and the Rural District Councils Act chapter 29.13. The local authority came into being in July 1993 following the amalgamation of the former Nyanga Rural Council and the then Nyanga District Council. The entire district of Nyanga covers an area of 5,897.82 square kilometers, of which 28% falls under Region 1, while 24% falls under Natural Region 2, with the rest of the district falling under Natural Regions 3, 4, and 5. The local authority has 31 wards and 31 elected councillors. According to the 2012 National Census, Nyanga District has a population of 125,688, of which 65,667 were female, while 60,021 were male. Nyanga District is well known for its beautiful scenery and breathtaking tourist attractions. True to the vision of the local authority to be a beacon of service delivery and corporate governance by 2030, the local authority, under the leadership of Zephaniah Jaravaza, who is the Chief Executive Officer, managed to register major successes in service delivery. Mr. Jaravaza, who has been at the helm of the Nyanga Rural District Council for 11 years, explains the major economic drivers that sustains Nyanga District.
Basically, Nyanga is an agricultural endowed district. On agriculture, we could say potato production is one of the key economic factors that pertains in the district. Nyanga is the biggest producer of both table potato as well as seed potato. We've got several commercial potato producers, as well as small-scale farmers around the Matema area. In addition to potatoes, Nyanga is also known for fruit production. We've got a variety of fruits which are produced in Nyanga, fruits like apples, peaches, apricots, plums, and several others. In addition to that, Nyanga used to be the major timber producing district in the country, particularly when we are talking about softwood. You find that a lot of timber is grown in Nyanga. Raw timber is carried from Nyanga, going to markets as far as Blawayo, Gwero Blawayo. And besides that, we also do have fishery, in particular trout. Trout fishing is, I would argue that it's done in Nyanga only. There is no other place in the country where you get trout fishing. We've got fisheries like the National Park fisheries, the Claremont fisheries, Inon Prara fisheries. Though all those produce trout. Besides the agricultural production that I have talked about, Nyanga is also a bit of gold mining, but it's done on a small scale, particularly by the informal sector. And that is found in the northern parts of Nyanga. So I would say those are the key economic factors that drive Nyanga.
Despite the abundance of agricultural produce and fruits, Nyanga district is yet to derive maximum economic benefits And according to Mr. Kenneth Zenda, the Natural Resources and Tourism Officer, there are major investment opportunities that have not been fully exploited in the district. Investment opportunities are abundant in value addition and beneficiation, and the local authority is open to embrace any potential investor, notes Mr. Zenda.
As a district, we're mostly exporting our agricultural produce in the raw form. You can imagine that we are the biggest producer of potatoes in the country. We also produce beans, we also produce onion. We also have fruits, that is apples, peaches, apricots, and we are just selling those to the market whilst they are raw, without any value addition being done. And mostly we're depending with canes in Butare. So the transportation cost, when it is factored in, you find out the farmer will lose, because the value of his or her produce is very low when it is being transported in the raw form. But when we are going to add value to our products, that's when we are going to have a better product which can compare competitively on the market, even from other imports which are coming from outside Zimbabwe. And you can imagine that in Nyanga, in Nyakomba, we have Tabasco chili, which we are growing under contract. We have about 280 farmers, but that product is being processed into a paste and being exported to America. Then it comes back in Zimbabwe, and you can imagine that a 10 ml bottle will be selling at $5. But when we export that, our farmers are getting about 150,000. The 280 farmers, when they produced around 300,000 kgs, which is exported to the American market. But when that product, same product, comes to Nyanga or into Zimbabwe, it has more value than what we got when we exported it.
So what will be your words of advice to those potential investors with regards to the element of value addition and creating that chain process within this district?
Yeah, we assure them that as Nyanga, we will support them. The product is there, the land is there for them to establish their factories, and we also have concessional rates for those who want to establish their operations in Nyanga, especially in the terms of building materials. They will take them for free, that is the river sand, the stones. We will say to them, these ones you get for free, because you will be bringing investment into our economy that will benefit the locals in Nyanga.
Nyanga is endowed with a lot of water, which gushes out of the range of mountains. I've talked about several rivers that have got their source from the Nyangani mountains. There is an opportunity that can be pursued that relates to water bottle, which can be a big business that one can do in Nyanga. In addition to that, I mentioned of two major rivers, several major rivers, but key two major rivers that I want to talk about are the Gairezi River, which are on the eastern side of the district, as well as Nyamombe, which is on the western side of the district. These are perennial rivers that I'm talking about. And if tapped, they can be dammed on their northern side, because the area which is there is relatively flat. And if dammed, it means that we could have irrigation schemes on the northern part of the district. And that area will cease to be a drought-prone area, because people will be doing crop production throughout the year. The temperatures there favor crop production, particularly if it is supported by both rain-fed as well as irrigation. And you won't have a problem of frostbite during the winter season, because the temperatures there are quite warm. So I would say those are some of the economic opportunities that have not yet been tapped in the district, which I think if tapped, they will go a long way in developing the district into being an important economic factor for the country.
The investment opportunities are in water bottling, timber processing, fruit canning, solar energy, wind energy, hydropower generation, paragliding, and cable cars. Nyanga Rural District Council also praised that central government grants it the status of a special economic zone in order for the district to realize its full potential.
Tourism is not tapped to its fullest because there are several tourist attraction areas which, if properly tapped, which I think if Nyanga was to be declared a special economic zone around that area, I think it will see to it that the district has developed to its fullest and there will be a contribution to the economic development of the country.
With a staff complement of 57, Nyanga Rural District Council has managed to serve diverse ratepayers. Through hard work, teamwork, commitment to duty, Nyanga Rural District Council has managed to execute the task of providing effective and efficient services to both urban and rural citizens. Mr. Jarawaza said Team Nyanga RDC is ever committed to transform the lives of its citizens. Hence, 10 housing schemes have been rolled out successfully with the road network rehabilitated and maintained.
Nyanga has done tremendously well in terms of maintaining and rehabilitating its roads, as well as at times assisting other road authorities like DDF and the Department of Roads.
Besides the zeal and passion for the local authorities' employees, teamwork and community involvement has made the task much easier.
I would describe Team Nyanga as a very committed team, and to show that it is a committed team, if there are resources, both equipment, money, and all that, we will be up to the task. The team will efficiently carry out that, because the housing schemes that I have talked to you about, which are now 10, have been managed by that team, whereby servicing of those 10s have been done efficiently by that team. The roads that we are talking about, which fall under the authority of Nyanga Rural District Council as a road authority, have also been efficiently done. And the communities are quite happy with what the local authority is doing. But of course, they would cry for more, because they would want to see that every other portion of the district becomes accessible. But otherwise, I am quite happy with the team.
The local authority has created a conducive environment for any potential investor as a way of luring them, according to the Chief Executive Officer.
Council has resolved to give tax holidays to, say, land developers, those who want to set shop in Nyanga. They do not pay royalties. There are concessions on rates for a few years when one is setting up shop. We also have tried our best to create a conducive environment for the different stakeholders who come to the district, either as residents or to do business.
Nyanga district boasts of natural flowing water that could be turned into the productive agricultural sector through establishing irrigation schemes, or better off to create a vibrant water bottling entity. Like any government arm, the local authority has also rallied behind numerous government policy pronouncements in ensuring that implementation of programs and projects cascade down to the grassroots level. Through rolling out housing provision, thousands of people have become homeowners, and in order to ensure accessibility of various routes by citizens, infrastructure development has also been prioritized by the local authority.
Also played our part in carrying out government programs like the Zim asset, which we have talked about. As a local authority, we find ourselves being in the cluster on social service provision and the poverty eradication. That sector includes the provision of housing, and we have so far this year, I would say from 2014 to about this year, produced and allocated about 1,600 housing stands or residential stands, as well as about 100 commercial stands, particularly in Nyanga Urban. These stands are both for medium density, low density, as well as high density. The other sector, the other cluster in the Zim asset blueprint looks at infrastructure development. As a road authority and in partnership with Zinara, Nyanga has done tremendously well in terms of maintaining and rehabilitating its roads, as well as at times assisting other road authorities like DDF and the Department of Roads.
True to acknowledging the good work which Nyanga Rural District Council has done, the Minister of Local Government, Public Works and National Housing, Comrade Sevia Kasukwere, came in July year 2015 together with the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs, Comrade Mandi Chimene, Energy and Power Development Minister, Dr. Samuel Undenge, to commission housing stands and road equipment. Nyanga Rural District Council was commended, with all local authorities urged to borrow a leaf and follow suit.
Nofara chose Council Chairman na baba wa Jaravaza kuti matidedza kuti ratidza zvakanaka. Council yeNyanga tichiverenga magwaro muofisi yedu zviri pachena kuti ndo imwe makanzuru mashoma munyika yeZimbabwe ari kuziva zvaari kuita. Kare kwaive nestori yekunzi Samson nyama yakanaka inotaura yega. Pano tava kuti kanzuru yeNyanga yakanaka inotaura yega. Tiri pano kuendesa chirongwa cheZim asset mberi. Tiri pano kutsvaga budiriro inotaurwa nemutungamiriri wenyika yedu vaMugabe. Vanhu vedu ngavawane pekugara mune zvakanaka. Tiri pano kuona mabasa ari kuitwa nekanzuru pasina fufuro.
Kubudirira kwenzvimbo vanhu wayo. Vanhu venzvimbo ndo vega vanozvipa chimiro kuti tinoda here kubudirira kana kwete.
The local authority has also embraced the public-private partnerships, encouraged